What is going on with Kanye's 2024 presidential run? In a new interview with X17, the rapper announces that he's officially going to be running for president in 2024. In the video, he gives us a tour of his LA workshop, and you can see employees sitting behind sewing machines where clothes are laid out on tables and spread across the floor, and some of them are printed with the tagline for his campaign, Yay 24. Kanye said, "It's simple. We're moving towards the future. I've cut up 100 hoodies from Yeezy, from Balenciaga, from stuff we did with Gap, from stuff we did with Adidas, and everything we do is gonna cost $20. He went on to say, "We need to make sure that everyone can receive the same level of cut, the same level of food, the same level of water, and the same level of education." But what's even more interesting about his new video is that Kanye was accompanied by far-right commentator Milo Yiannopoulos, who he referred to as his campaign manager. He said, "This is Milo right here, working on the campaign." Then someone behind the camera asks, "Is that an announcement?" To which Milo says, "I guess it is, thanks, I accept." Milo is a former writer at the right-wing website Breitbart, and he's known for his hateful stances on feminism and religion, and he's also known to be associated with several anti-Semitic figures. In fact, he's been permanently banned from Twitter since 2016, all for making a series of controversial posts, and he's also been banned from traveling to Australia after his comments about the horrific 2019 massacre in Christchurch, New Zealand. So naturally, there's been a strong reaction online to the prospect of Kanye working with him. One user tweeted, "Kanye West running for president in 2024 with Nick Fuentes and Milo Yiannopoulos as advisors wasn't on my bingo card." Another tweet said, "Kanye's song Black Skinhead hits a lot different these days." Many Twitter users also reacted to the campaign news. Someone said, "Kanye West is running for president. Our government is a goddamn telenovela. And Kanye West just said he'll run for president in 2024. A bit of a problem for Trump. They'll compete over the same bigots and morons." But after his mass cancellation, many people are wondering why the rapper is choosing to go back into politics. His 2020 campaign became known for its unpredictability, amid claims that he could win over some black voters who may have voted for President Joe Biden. After a super late registration, he made only one campaign appearance and released 2 last-minute ads. And due to a string of failures like missed deadlines or not getting enough valid signatures, he only made it into the ballot in 12 states. Ye's campaign was also marred by multiple pump fakes and accusations of misconduct, which included accepting donations from minors and reports of election fraud. Although he managed to win about 70,000 votes, all in all, he simply wasn't taken seriously as a presidential candidate. But even though he conceded that he lost in 2020, he immediately appeared to set up expectations for another run by posting a picture showing himself in front of an election map with the words, "Welp, Kanye 2024. But why are some people saying that he has a better shot at the presidential bid this time around? Well, it's only because we weren't able to gauge the scope of his popularity in 2020, because he wasn't fully in the race. But even if he did everything by the book this time around, there's no telling what kind of results he's going to get in 2024. The fact is that Kanye is just so much more of a divisive figure today than he was 2 years ago. Just take his return to Twitter, for example. After being locked out of his account last month for making anti-Semitic tweets, like saying he was going to go DEFCON 3 on Jewish people, he returned to the platform on Monday and just posted the word shalom with a smiley face. So it made it seem like he didn't really care about the gravity of all the things that he has said. We saw this again in his interview with Piers Morgan, when he was asked to apologize for his anti-Semitic remarks. Piers said, "Racism is racism, and you know that, don't you?" Then Kanye starts laughing and says, "Yeah, obviously, that's why I said it. I fought fire with fire." He not only refused to apologize, but he called Piers a Karen for even calling him out. In that same interview, he also ripped into President Biden and called him the R word. Then he said, "I know I'm not supposed to say that, but obviously because I've been deemed with mental health issues, and I have the right to use whatever words I like to use." So with all things considered, it's certainly going to be an uphill battle for Kanye if he hopes to get back into the presidential race in 2024. Well, that's all the story that we have for today. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll catch you in the next video.